Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, yes, to another fantastic fucking Wednesday. We are your sexy host, Marco Barella.
And Mr. Troy Scherzer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is, I wouldn't say necessarily breaking news because it's already been developed, but yet another one of our world famous Unfiltered Podcast cases has a massive major development. Obviously, if you've been following the podcast for a while, we had like to have these trials and cases that me and Troy like to keep up on. And over the past week, at the time of recording this, our shithead, everyone's favorite, young up and coming star, David, has finally been arrested with possibly being involved with the murder of Celeste, the 14-year-old. It's mind boggling that they're just now coming to
I
the
think he's
conclusion.
being charged with murder one, if I'm not
Yeah, so
mistaken.
I have the article
Okay, great.
pulled up here. So this was on the 21st. This is posted today. This is from ABC Eyewitness News saying the singer David has been charged with murder and other counts in connection with the brutal and horrific killing of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who was found dismembered in the musician's towed Tesla back in September. The Los Angeles County District Attorney Nathan Houchman outlined that the charges morning press conference were his accomplice by the Los Angeles police by Jim McDonald, his name is. Additional charges against David include continuous sexual acts, lewd and lascivious, sexual acts with an individual under 14 years old, and humiliating and human remains in a body, according to district attorney. David made the first appearance downtown in Los Angeles courtroom for his arraignment on Monday afternoon and pled not guilty to all charges. He will remain in custody with no bail and is scheduled to appear in court again on Thursday. So already,
What was the one with the dead body?
one of his charges.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm gonna just send you the article. Hold on, I'm sending you the article. Go to clips and articles. I'm sending you it there. This is what I'm reading. Additional charges against David: continuous sexual acts, lewd and sexual activities with an individual under the age of 14, and mutilating the human remains of a body, according to the district attorney. So he's already pleading not guilty, which I kind of figured, but I also find it really surprising how.
Jeez Louise, man.
I mean,
these people are crazy.
I did. It's fucking
What is
absolutely
going
tragic.
on?
I'm happy that the family of Celeste has some sort of closure, that they finally have somebody in custody for the murder of their daughter. But I mean, I like I said, I find it kind of crazy how I feel like everybody kind of already suspected of him of being involved in some shape, way, or form. But I don't know, man. It's fucking insane.
That's
so
insane, dude.
but this is what his name is Anthony. The actual evidence in this case will show that his real name is David. Will show that David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and he was not the cause of her death. We will vigorously defend David's innocence. Usual PR lawyer bullshit. Now, how they met, I'm assuming because David's a millionaire, he has the best lawyers in town. He's gonna, fight this down, but it's not looking good. The public opinion, and I'm assuming whoever's on, the court, the jury has to, find him not guilty or guilty. And honestly, the public opinion as is, because obviously there's also plenty of other suspicious activities that he's been doing the past couple of months. But it says that Houchman, I forgot who Houchman is. Houchman is,
District attorney?
District attorney, yes.
Is that right?
Houchman says that David had a long-term sexual relationship with the underage girl while he was an adult, and he killed her to protect his career, dismembering her and leaving her body in the car. I mean, that's fucking insane. So maybe, again, I don't want to, everything is a legend, everything is speculation at the moment, but, it seems something that, maybe Celeste was gonna, blackmail David or has something on him, like the fact that the relationship is obviously very much illegal, and David did not take that personally well, as you could probably tell. But it's just absolutely fucking disgusting how what the shit that he did and managed to get
Yeah,
away
really.
for so fucking long. But it also goes more and says that these charges include the most serious charges that the DA's office can bring. That is a first-degree murder with special circumstances, Houchman told reporters. The special circumstances being lying in wait, communicating the crime for financial gain, or murdering the witness in an investigation. Rest on Thursday. The 21-year-old Finger faces a maximum sentence of life without the possibility of parole or the death penalty. Houchman said the DA in his office will decide whether he will seek death penalty. So they're still deciding whether he should seek it, but it is on the table.
Oh!
So, absolutely.
We are back, baby! Hang on the chair!
Fucking hell, man. Absolutely fucking insane.
Hang on the chair. That's all I gotta say.
No fucking kidding, man.
This guy.
But
I don't even know. At this point, it's like, yeah, who knows? "Quote unquote," who knows? We all know. We all know. Like, come on. We're not stupid.
Yeah.
God. That's just
yeah.
Gross.
It says Houchman says investigators have physical, forensic, and digital evidence proving that when Celeste threatened to publicly expose David for having a sexual relationship with her, David invited her to his home, killed her with a sharp instrument, then cut her body into pieces. All Houchman alleges to protect the entertainment career. This murder was confirmed by the financial gain, as the evidence will show up in court, which I'm really eager to figure out. For financial gain for Mr. Burke to maintain his very, very lucrative music career that Celeste was threatening. I mean,
oh, jeez Louise.
Fucking actually insane. I mean, I figured that he would get arrested, and I feel like that it was only, like I said before, it's only a matter of time. But, jeez.
Yeah, like, come on. Jeez.
Teenage girl who found, we would like to think so, the death. Who said this? I'm trying to look at the quotes here as much as I can. Celeste's family attended David's first court appearance on Monday afternoon. They were expected to provide a statement through their attorney outside the courtroom, but the press conference was canceled. David was formally charged with the murder of other counts of connection with the brutal and horrific killing of Celeste. Additional charges against David include continuous sexual acts, lewd activities. Yeah, that's the same thing. I mean,
wow.
Yeah, so he pleads not guilty. So I'm trying to read here. Thursday. He's been since charged with first-degree murder and circumstances including lying in wait, committing for a crime and financial gain, and murdering a witness in an investigation. Alleges that they can carry the death penalty. Los Angeles County District Attorney Nathan J. Houchman said on Monday. And the additional charge. So, like, even if he doesn't get the death penalty, he's just fucked either way. I don't see
always
the best thing. Again, I know next to nothing about lawyering or like how to be, that, but like the best thing you say, like, take whatever deal that they give you that includes you being alive, but at least you're fucking in prison for the rest of your life. There is no win-win. There is no getting out of this scot-free. It's a very like damning.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to say there's hope for him. There's no hope for him. But I feel like there is a chance that, something goes his way. I feel there's always going to be a chance.
You never know. Yeah, I really don't hope so, because obviously
they find actually, like, obviously all of this is alleged. However, pretty damning. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, there's just no fucking...
Pretty damning.
There's no shot that he gets out of this, and I hope he fucking gets, the max sentence if found guilty. He also says David was also denied bail at his arraignment, which was attended by the girl's parents. Outloud said, according to authorities, Burke allegedly engaged in continuous abuse of victim beginning when she was 13, spending the last year from September of 2023 to September the next year. She later ran away from her home in Lake Elsinore, about 70 miles east of Los Angeles. At 14 years old, officials said, according to the Fox 11 Los Angeles. On April 23rd, 2025, Burke allegedly invited the victim to his home in Hollywood Hills, where he was accused of killing her with a sharp object after she threatened to expose the relationship and his career on the rise.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
This is something that, like, I can already fucking smell the Netflix documentary that's brewing
Yeah,
as we
really.
speak.
Yep.
Like, this is already being
The
fucking...
gruesome killing of.
Because they already fucking, I think, I'm not sure it's out already, but they already said that they're making a one for Luigi Mangione in his case.
Really?
Probably. I mean, his shit is
My
still ongoing.
boy.
He's like the only fucking case that we have that is still ongoing. Everything else we've talked about has been closed.
They keep pushing his ass down the road, and it's
Mhm.
like, dude, what the fuck we doing? Like, come on,
Yeah.
we all know what you're doing. Come on, don't be like that.
hmm
I don't know, whatever. If that's what game they're gonna play, that's what game they're gonna play. But
I mean, yeah,
they're gonna have that.
if I'm David's fucking lawyer team, I'm in panic mode because like if
Oh,
anything, this is a
100%.
case that's not worth taking because again it's kind of like a fucking lost cause because you already know like you're in like I'm trying to think you're trying to like you're in damage control basically. You're basically on damage control and you're trying to like make what's worse a little bit more better, but at the same time, like I feel like I
Yeah,
know
exactly.
I don't know.
How much better can we make this? Like,
No,
really?
there's nothing honestly. I'm very like I said before. I keep repeating myself, but I'm really surprised that it took this long for them to finally like, hey, like like the thing I was talking to Garrett earlier about this, where like. Not that I'm like obviously trying to like help cover shit up, but like the fact that like even even in the world, the slightest chance that he didn't do it, the car's under his name, the Tesla was under his name, so
Exactly.
immediately that's like suspect number one. Obviously, I know they did talk to him before they arrested him months ago, and they deemed that nothing seemed out of the ordinary, but
Yeah.
I think that it's definitely something that like even if it's someone framing David, like if anything, the doctor there, like should be suspect number one. People knew about the relationship, you know,
Yeah,
but I don't know.
exactly. No, you were exactly right with that. I do. I 100% agree with you.
hmm it just like I said, it absolutely fucking sickens me how this fucking poor innocent young lady who fucking got her life cut short because this dude wanted to protect his reputation and his music. Like, that's like the fucking slimy shit that some people don't want you to know about Hollywood or the big time.
Yeah,
Like what people would do to fucking protect their credibility. Absolutely not, man. But
it is
we'll
crazy.
as per usual, we'll keep you guys updated if anything else develops, obviously.
Yep,
But
of
like,
course.
it's still an ongoing investigation, and at least we have somebody in custody. We have someone in jail. I mean, obviously, genuinely, I'm so sorry, and I'm apologizing. My thoughts and prayers to the Celeste family, but like, it is just fucking. I hope we finally get fucking justice for her, because this is absolutely messed up. But
Yeah.
I literally texted Troy the day of. I was at work and I was texting him, and it was all over Twitter. And I'm like, "Holy fuck! They finally did it, and they arrested him." Um, but I mean, honestly, again, I feel like everybody saw it coming.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it was only
Everybody
a
kind of
matter of
saw it
time. And
coming already.
again, I don't know what. I know they wanted to do a proper investigation, I guess, but like, I mean, it's been going on for too long. Like, he definitely the shit with his, I don't know, but that
It
is
felt
that.
it felt like it was pushed along a little too long, but
Yeah.
at the same point, nobody really fully understands because obviously we're not prosecutors, we're not lawyers or anything. So we there's a there's a chain of command slash a way you have to go about it in order to make things stick, in order to do the right thing, and I think that's exactly what they've been doing for all this time, and got to let them do their thing and do what what they got to do politically wise and all that to make sure. they do the right thing. But at the end of the day, we all knew it was coming, and I think we're all glad it came.
Indeed.
Just fuck that dude, that fucking weird dude. Disgusting.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think that the more attention and coverage that this case gets, the more people get spread awareness, especially on like fucking creeps that take advantage of underage girls like David did.
Yeah, and he used
Hopefully,
his fame against her. He said, oh, look, I have all this fame and money. Don't you want to be with a famous person?
yeah.
Like, come on.
Obviously, from what the testimonies and what the stories are saying, it's sounding like Celeste was trying to get out of it. And like maybe there was some like abusive complex that David had, and obviously when Celeste threatened to go public and expose David, and you know, obviously did not fucking take it well. And
Yeah.
again, like he the thing is, it makes me more sick. Like he's my age. He's 20. He was technically he's 21, but
Mhm.
he's only like I think a month or two older than me. Both born in '05. So he's a very young individual, but like really, like you threw away all that hard work. I don't understand it on a moral level. You know what I mean? I feel like
Mhm.
you're young like me. You're young. You just started getting. You're famous and you're not a fucking. You know what I mean? Like you're getting all this attention,
Yep.
and then like you fucked around and did something really fucking stupid, which is mistake number one. Even if he didn't murder her, like he would still been fucked either way for dating
Exactly.
a
Yeah.
minor.
Yep.
But
Exactly right.
and then just to make it obviously worse, he did what he did allegedly, and fucking it just made it. And now he has to spend, I mean, the rest of his life in prison, which honestly good. If not the rest of his life, then he obviously gets the death penalty. But it's
Yeah.
still fucking just, man. That shit makes my fucking blood boil. How men take advantage of young women like that.
Yeah. No, you're 100% correct. It's disgusting.
But I don't know. And I hope to see you guys to stay in contact. Again, if you guys, you know, it's like I said, the reason why I want this case to be more in the spotlight and get attention because it helps wants to spread awareness. If you like know an individual, a coworker, friend, family member who's talking to somebody who you don't trust, obviously let them know. Let an authority figure know. Let somebody know. And hopefully it spreads awareness because I've seen fucking creeps do some fucking weird shit like that. We wanted to catch it early on so that it doesn't get to the point where it's it's too late.
Where you have to be having a funeral for somebody at the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what we want.
No.
I don't think that's what anybody wants, but it happens, and it's a sad truth. But it's something we just got to make aware. We got to all be aware of, and kind of not be too afraid to talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I just I find it crazy how I feel like a lot of shit's going down already. Especially with it's again one of those times where like shit feels weird right now, like in life and all the shit in the news, and then this comes up. Because obviously this happened September was, I don't know if you remember, like September was like a fucking crazy fucking time.
Yeah. Yep.
Crazy fucking. Obviously this happened. Fucking Charlie Kirk assassination and violence was at an all uprise and just fucking man, it felt like every week something was bad is happening. But like, I hope that
Yeah, you're right.
yeah. But that's all. I mean, for that, obviously we'll keep you guys updated on that if more stuff comes out. Because I'm very eager. I think they said like he's going back on Thursday for another hearing. So again, I feel like this is gonna be like at least an 5+ month jury or a going on. I don't think that this is a one and done thing. I think it's gonna be months of back and forth. I don't think as long as the fucking Luigi Mangione case. But that shit's still crazy. I wonder if there's anything going on with that. I actually haven't really heard anything. Nothing has made the news of that. Do you
Yeah, I haven't
know?
heard anything. I haven't heard anything recently. But There's always usually something on the news. But no, not that I'm aware of not for specifically Luigi. Mike's falling. I have not heard anything specifically. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fuck the Washington Post. Fucking. I'm trying to look at shit online what people are saying. Holy shit! These fucking news websites are stupid. Yeah. Obviously, I think his name has recently, his name has recently been brought up more because obviously we reported a few weeks ago about the worker who burned down the warehouse. Supposedly, he compared himself to Luigi Mangione because the reasoning on why he burned the warehouse down was getting paid unfairly and getting underpaid. Employee, and this is I'm quoting this from the Guardian. It says, "quote As an employee who allegedly burned down a California warehouse, compared himself to Luigi Mangione in a message to a coworker after setting the fire," according to authorities on Friday press conference in the L.A. Times. Shamel A. I'm not going to pronounce that last name. 29 has been charged with several counts of felony state arson after a massive fire destroyed the Kimberly-Clark Paper Products warehouse in Ontario, California, about an hour outside of LA. The warehouse fire broke at 12:30 on Tuesday. The police were arresting Shamel shortly after. Fire investigators look at America's founding in capitalism bill. So, press conference, anyone who attacks our values or life system. So, it's all like, obviously when we talked about why Luigi Mangione allegedly did what he did with the killing of the healthcare CEO, like it's obviously a lot of personal animosity. It's no surprise. Like I don't ever condone killing, but like obviously there's reasonings to what people do, why they do. A lot of personal pent up frustration within the American healthcare system. We all know that. I mean, that shit's fucking ass. It's not a surprise. The cost of living, we talked about that last week too. Well, the cost of living is just absolutely fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
No one can get paid. Everyone's paid too little to do too much, and when bills and taxes and everything's like, it's no surprise. Again, I feel like because we're in America, I feel like when we see these stuff in the news, it's not surprising anymore, which is such a weird thing and a horrible thing. You think that you'd be fucking surprised and like shocked that these things are happening, but like when you really like do a deep dive on the motive of why these people do what they do, like you're like, oh wait a minute, that's he's not wrong necessarily, but the way he did it was not right. But it's fucking insane, honestly. I mean, I don't condone any like obviously arson or crimes or murdering at any but you have to look yourself in the lenses and be like, is there truth to what they're doing and saying? Sometimes yes, sometimes no, but still the way that they're doing it is I don't condone at all. But I don't know. Again another case. I think those are the only two cases that we're still on, the David and the Luigi Mangione case. Everything else seems to be closed.
Sizzling out for them. Yeah, everything else seems to be sizzling out for the most part as of right now. I don't know if you're following anything, but for the most part, most of our cases haven't really heard too much.
Yeah.
Which is always a good thing.
It's good, exactly.
It's always a good thing when we don't hear something terrible on the news. But they'll be the next guy, the next one upper. We'll see. And of course, we'll keep you guys updated with it.
Indeed. Yeah. But so, but in other turning into other news, obviously, it brings me absolutely no joy to talk about my miserable Mets. Before you go on your fucking little
the Mets lose.
Before you go on your little tangent, the Mets are, at the time of recording this, on a 12-game losing streak, losing to the Minnesota Twins. I don't know what to say. I'm honestly just like, at this point, it's just laughable. There's no defending it.
Your team sucks.
Phillies suck too, which I'm happy, but I don't like that the Braves are doing good. I do not like that. Fuck the Braves. But it makes
Yeah,
sense.
we just got swept by the Braves, so I can't say anything.
It doesn't make sense if the Mets or Phillies aren't doing good, then the Braves are default have to do good. But I just fucking it's laughable. I don't watch the games anymore because it's just like at that point I feel like I'm jinxing it, but at the same time I feel like everything fucking jinxes it. I don't know what necessarily what needs to happen. I think that we need to fire fucking Carlos Mendoza. I think he's dumb, but I feel like that's a general consensus. We need to
Who's that? Sorry, fill me in. Who's that?
He's the bench. He's the manager.
Manager. Okay, thank you.
He just needs to go. There's just so much shit that needs to happen. We need a makeover. The whole point of this offseason was to get makeover. We let go of our longest tenured players, Alonso, Diaz, McNeil, Nimmo, and we got some brand new faces, some veteran presence, freshen up. We have a lot of young people getting called up.
They still suck.
They're not doing good. Fucking, obviously, looking back on our trades and acquisitions, they're not good at all. Marcus, I think the biggest fucking snag and the biggest regret is that fucking trade Marcus Semien from Brendan Nimmo. Brendan Nimmo is currently obviously his numbers are one of the best numbers outfielders right now. Batting 300 and having he's slugging fantastic. And then just fucking Marcus Semien, strikeout, ground out, strikeout. Polanco's injured. Soto's coming back tomorrow. By the time this is out, Soto should be out. Should be on that lineup. So hopefully, something that his presence. Lindor is just not doing good. It's just a lot of it. And this is a lot of the things. Obviously, I'm on Mets Twitter. I follow a lot of Mets creators and people on Twitter, and it seems to be a genuine theme that I see that the problem with the Mets right now is Lindor. Which is very fascinating, very interesting. He's a top 5 shortstop in the league. He's still fucking fantastic, but it seems to be more of backstage politics that are getting into him. It was reported last year that Nimmo and Lindor had difference in political. Obviously, I'm assuming because Lindor's wife works for Mayor Mamdani, and I'm assuming Nimmo is a Republican. I guess something like that. Obviously, it's believed that Lindor is the core reason why Nimmo got traded, which, if it's true, then it's fucking awful. But there seems to be a power struggle between Lindor and Soto. They don't like each other, which is really fucking surprising because there are two best players. There are two studs that were supposed to lead us into championships. But I think that the only reason why they didn't name Lindor team captain last year is because they didn't want to hurt Nimmo's feelings or Alonso's feelings. But now that both of them are gone, now Lindor has to live up to that, being the New York captain for the Mets. But now you see Soto, and I think part of the reason why I think Soto left New York, the Yankees, last year, was that he was always the number 2 guy. Obviously, Judge was the number 1 dude, and then it was Soto. So now he goes to a new team, and now he wants to be the head guy. He doesn't want to be behind Lindor. So there's itty bitty footage and clips of everybody else. Oh, they're hugging each other, dapping each other up, and then Lindor and Soto do a quick little handshake and move on. There's clearly something there. Again, I don't want to deep dive into that. There's I can't really pinpoint what exactly is the problem. I think that obviously we are a really young oriented team. We have a lot of young people. We have Marcus, we have Mark Vientos, Brett Beatty, Carson Benj. They're very young. Francisco Alvarez. And I do think that with a little more time, I think they called them up too early, especially with Benj. He was our number 1 ranked prospect, and he, hit a home run his first game, and then he's yet to hit another home run, and he's just absolutely fucking shitting the bed. But I think that Mendoza needs to be fired. I think that people need to be called up or called down. They need more time in AAA, AA. I don't know. It's just an absolute fucking shit show. We cannot hit. And our bullpen's even worse. Devin fucking Williams. I want to point out, and I think it's kind of ironic, how ever since fucking back in 2024 when, Pete Alonso hit that home run against Devin Williams in the 2024 NL wildcard, Devin Williams has just been fucking atrocious. He went from being an all-star, absolute stud closer for the Brewers, gets traded to the Yankees, gets shit on, gets traded to the Mets, and now he's even fucking worse somehow, miraculously. And now Pete Alonso, I think Pete Alonso is doing okay for the Orioles. He's not like crazy, but I don't know if you heard, but I think I want to say it's karma. Again, I don't wish injury upon nobody, but like it was just reported that Edwin Diaz is out for the Dodgers for the next 3 months, getting injury.
Really?
Yeah, so it's. I mean, again, to be fair, Edwin was doing fucking atrocious for the Dodgers, which I'm really surprised. He got fucking shelled by the Rockies. The fucking Colorado Rockies shelled out Edwin Diaz.
Wow.
It's just fucking. I think it's kind of funny and poetic. What's his ERA? He has a 10.50 ERA this year. That is fucking atrocious. That is absolutely mind-boggling and stunning. But we're looking at if we're looking at other people who were traded, looks like a Nemo. He is 28 hits, 4 home runs, batting .311. Has 98 bats, 1 stolen base. Let's look at Marcus Semien, the guy we fucking traded him for. 1 home run, batting .234, 8 RBIs. Like, God, what the fuck? That's only hilarious. Fucking thing that we have really going for ourselves right now is Nolan McLean. He's our only, like, knight in shining armor. I don't know. I don't know what we need to do, but it's very obvious that Mendoza needs to get out. I think we'll start from there. Do we trade Lindor? I wouldn't necessarily hate it. It would suck. It would obviously have to be somebody big we get in return, maybe prospects even, but like we obviously would need a lot in return for Lindor. It sucks because like obviously he's been one of the most valuable players for the Mets, being an all-star, being a top 3 MVP, but like it's clear that it's not now. Their backstage politics is affecting their gameplay. Because, like, you have somebody like Tommy Pham, who was with the Mets a few years ago, gets traded and then continued to shit-talk the Mets, saying that was, like, the most, like, stressful clubhouse. He said something, like, really, like, disencouraging. And now, ironically, the Mets just picked them back up. So, it's kind of a little awkward there, but it's fucking... Who we still play the Twins. We have Clay Holmes pitching tomorrow, who's not bad. The Mets are minus 135 to fucking lose. Sorry, minus 163.
To lose or to win?
To lose. I don't know if that's good or bad. Probably bad.
Listen, Marco, I could do you a humongous favor. I could bet on the Mets to lose. And I bet you all lose, so they'll finally win a game. If you want me to do it, I'll do it just for you.
For me, bet the whole house. Bet the whole fucking house.
The whole thing. Good thing I don't own a house.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Bet the entire life savings, because honestly,
life savings.
I think
$2.
Two schmuckaroons. I sent something the other day in my friend's group chat. I shit talk Lindor, but yet Lindor fucking hit a 3-run bomb, and it was our only fucking runs we got. But it makes no sense. I don't even. What about the Phillies? You've been watching more Phillies game. What the fuck's up with the Phillies?
Phillies just suck. There's no offense. It seems like a piss poor team. I got nothing more than that. They're just sad. That whole team is just. What are we doing, people?
Like I'm very surprised. I'm honestly very surprised because I did say that they were working to do like
so good. The first like inning or two, amazing. Like against, I think it was game 1 of the Braves? I think I don't know, whatever game. We went up like 4-0 Was it 4-0? Or we had some crazy gap, and we did it in the first inning, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got 3 more hits the entire rest of the game, and we lost after having like a 4-0 start.
Absolutely fucking insane.
And it keeps happening. Like it's consistently keeps happening with them. And that's the sad part. It's like, oh, what's the problem? I don't know. They're not hitting the damn ball. Literally. The defense doesn't seem like it's bad. They're not really making many mistakes. Pitching seems pretty good. I mean, yeah, we got some people that, fucking Walker, get him the fuck out of Philly. We don't fucking need him.
Taijuan, oh my god.
Dude, I didn't know how much people hated Walker until he played that game and let up
dude,
5
he's
runs.
so bad. Why do you
I was
think
like,
I'm fucking
he's
relieved? Why do you think
bad.
I'm relieved that he's off the Mets? He's fucking atrocious, and now the
He is
Phillies are
atrocious,
having him, and
and
he's
we're
fucking
all
even
seeing him.
worse.
He
My
is doing,
God.
yeah, he is so bad. He's one person I don't mind. Like, usually I'm like, you know what? Everybody has bad games. Every game for him is bad. Every single game
genuinely
of his play is
surprised
bad.
the Phillies did nothing this offseason. They extended Schwarber,
I
Ramuto.
know.
They get Adolis Garcia, who is been doing decent enough, but not
Literally
nearly as
is
good.
another Castellanos. There is no difference.
Castellanos is even worse. Have you fucking seen?
Yeah, I saw he's not doing shit over there.
Dude, he's so
or whoever
bad.
he plays for now.
Unfortunately, it's so fucking insane how bad
Well,
he is.
I told you I never liked him on our team. I always said how bad he was, and everybody was like,
he was good in the postseason, but where did it matter?
He was good in the postseason, but had one hit in an entire. He went 1 for 20 an entire playoff series that we needed to win. Get the fuck out of here with the whole he's good in the postseason.
Yeah.
Any postseason I've watched, he's fucking shit. So I don't want to hear it. Get him the fuck out of Philly. I'm so glad he's gone. Schwarber is not worth the fucking money, and I've been saying it, but no, we're gonna pay him $10.
Schwarber's doing good so
season.
Far.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, he's one of the what are his numbers? Hold on.
When you find a penny in a pile of trash, the penny looks pretty good. Like, come on.
2026.
What the fuck do you know?
I mean, he's batting .213, which is about average Schwarber, batting average. But he already has 7 tanks, 14 RBIs. I'm sorry. It's about roughly as you would expect. But I was sent this current 2026 home run paces. Not sure if this is true or not. Again, these are all just numbers. If they were to keep playing the way that they're currently doing, this is Yordan Alvarez, who, by the way, I predicted would have been my AL comeback player of the year, has been fucking ecstatic. He has been
On what team?
Astros.
Astros. Okay. Okay. I did see this.
10 home runs, 326 RBIs, 326 batting average, 21 RBIs. That dude, it is mashing lefties, which he never does. He's a lefty hitter, but he's mashing the fuck out of the ball. So far, my prediction, according to this, he's on pace for 70 home runs. Will he hit 70? No. But the trajectory that he's going right now, you never know. They also have Aaron Judge hitting 66, Jordan Walker 62, who is a random Cardinals prospect that started to do good. My investment in all my fantasy teams, Munetaka Murakami, who I predict will get Rookie of the Year, is on pace for 59 home runs. And dude, he hit a home run for me today. I was so glad.
He's the prospect
Japanese
that went to the Boston Red Sox or something?
No, the White Sox. He went to the White Sox.
White Sox.
He is an absolute fucking stud, and I'm so happy that I invested in him. Kyle Raleigh hit a home run today. That's fucking good.
Really?
Murakami is one tank.
Finally.
Dude, I'm so
fucking... Talk about a guy that's underperforming.
Look at
Raleigh.
For fuck's sake. Nolan McLean. He gave up 1 or 2 runs, had 10 strikeouts, and we fucking couldn't put any runs up. Like that, Nolan McLean is our dog. He's our ace. And he's just not getting any help from our bats. It's a fucking shame.
I'm telling you, this shit is ass.
Yamamoto, is doing solid. Like, right, I'm doing shit in all leagues, which I'm not very happy. I'm doing.
I haven't checked in a couple
Before
of weeks,
before I go into that, I wanted to quickly read it. Do you use Underdog? I know you probably don't. Do you use Underdog for betting?
No, I do not. No.
So they tweeted out a few days ago that we're paying your rent. The Mets are this is 0-10 at the time. The Mets are 0-10 since Mayor Zoran Mamdani hugged Mr. Met. This is the whole thing, like, Mr. Mamdani was hugging Mr. Met, and ever since then the Mets have been losing. They got to pin it on something. And for every day the New York Mets go without a win, we are sending out $1,000 towards someone's rent payment. To enter, repost this, and follow us. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this in New York City, go retweet this Underdog post because you get a chance of winning $1,000 towards your rent. Holy shit! That's how bad. That's how fucking bad the Mets are.
Love that.
That is just fucking absolutely like hilarious that it's this bad.
Good for you guys.
Good, good for New York people, man. Shout out to the fucking mayor cursing the Mets. Appreciate that, Mamdani. But I don't know. But this is a bad year for fantasy for me. I don't know why. Like, I've drafted a team that I'm confident in. I'm gonna stop doing shit in ESPN fantasy. I fucking hate ESPN fantasy. For some reason, I have the worst luck known to man. I drafted a genuinely good team that I think is fucking doing good, and I'm just doing not good. Why the fuck is my Wi-Fi down right now? Hello? Can you hear me right now? Try. Hello? Uh-oh. That's not good. Hello? Is my internet down? Oh, yes it is. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having technical difficulties. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Sorry. Literally a day later, some technical difficulties on my end. I briefly put out a statement on our social media saying that there was technical issues on my
problem.
Yeah. My fuck ass town decided it'd be a good idea to cut off Verizon. My mom is saying it was something to do with construction nearby. They had to shut it down temporarily, and it just so happened to be right smack down in the middle of a nice deep conversation me and Troy were having. But nonetheless, we are back. We're still gonna upload this Wednesday. So obviously we're listening the day of. First time I'm ever doing this, but I mean this is the first time I'm gonna have to combine 2 segments into one episode. But just excited. But yes, nonetheless, we are back. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but we are back, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of back, I was waiting to share this with Troy when we were back on recording. Ladies and gentlemen, the New York Mets have won a game of baseball tonight.
No way!
We are back.
I bet on them.
Fuck
Are you fucking kidding me?
Suck my dick. The Mets are back. We're winning the pennant. We're back, baby.
You're welcome. You're fucking welcome. I bet on them to lose, and of course they fucking win a game.
We're fucking back. The New York
literally
Mets
called it.
Picked up.
Same fucking episode. Same episode, just a little bit later. I see. This is what I mean. I can't. The universe does not want me to win. I literally said, man, if I bet on them, they will win a game. No problem at all.
Thank you. Please start betting.
Point proven.
Please start betting when we lose more often. Please do it more often, because we need to make up the losses that we made. The season is still relatively young. It's only March, April. We still have plenty of ball time.
April.
I'm just ecstatic. We can probably go on another losing streak, but at least our record losing streak is done, man. All that shit left in the past. We barely won 3-2. Fucking, it was close. The fucking Twins keep tying it up, but fucking we managed to get the job done. It also happens that Juan Soto I don't think he did do that much, but Juan Soto was back. Maybe he's our good luck charm. But even what's even worse, we got the W, but fucking Lindor was pulled out of the game due to an apparent injury. So we get a win, but we get a lose. Cause fuck us, I guess. He got. I think they said it was like a hamstring soreness, or not soreness. He sore. I don't fucking know. All I know is that it's thin.
That's mean.
No.
Sorry.
It's fucking just absolutely insane. But I don't know. A mix of emotions right now. Like obviously baby steps. We still have plenty of consistencies to fix, but for now we celebrate the fucking small wins because we're going back tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe this is the start of a 14-game winning streak. Maybe we start winning, get that bad juju out of our system. But God fucking damn it, man. Absolute fucking mayhem. But I don't know, man. At least from what I've heard, I mean, let's see. I know that the Phillies are also playing tonight. Did they play already or did they lose?
They're probably losing.
The Phillies are getting their asses kicked 7-2.
Awesome. Yeah.
So maybe you guys, it's time for a little losing streak.
We are on a losing streak.
Oh, yeah. No, you guys are.
Like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-game losing streak. Congratulations, man.
Thanks.
You'll be joining us in the ranks of 11 losses, 12 losses soon. Actually, you're about to be on your 8th loss if the game continues to be where it is. But
well, at least we're not the Mets.
Hey, we're winning. We're a 1-game winning streak.
Well, woo. Better than us, though, so I can't say anything.
But
gosh,
man, I appreciate you
can't
betting on
stand
them
the
to
team.
lose. I really do appreciate it.
No problem. You're welcome. I'm so glad I could help.
Thank you, man. Maybe you gotta bet on the Phillies to lose, and that's what you gotta do.
To win.
No,
That's the problem.
You gotta bet the Phillies to lose.
I know. If I bet on them to lose, they'll win. I can't bet now. The odds are too great in the who are they playing? The Cubs. In the Cubs' favor, that it will be like negative 3,000 or something. It won't be worth to bet on them right now. But still, anyway.
I'm already getting shit from my group chat about the Mets. They're saying the Mets have won. Now we go back to already scheduled programming of bullying me. The Mets are about to go on a 12-game losing streak tomorrow. I'm already getting my shit. I can't even get some fucking peace of mind. Absolutely sickening.
Start losing again.
Please check if you're a fellow Mets fan. If you have a Mets fan at home, check if they're alive and they have a pulse. Please do that. But
they're a Mets fan, so who cares?
Okay, that's okay. Phillies are on that same losing train. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, man, at least we're not the Mets. That's all that matters.
You guys are on
at least we're not the Mets.
Sigh, bow, brother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, man. But sorry about the miscommunication. About the power. I mean the Wi-Fi. Actually, my dad did something to fuck him. Just to fuck with me. And I was like, no, we don't. They were asleep. I couldn't listen to my soothing music while I was sleeping on my Alexa. I had to play shit on my phone instead.
Oh my god, you had to use your phone instead of your computer. Oh my god, what a first world problem.
It's my papa.
My papa could not play his record player. You had to go old fashioned, use a CD.
But interesting enough, obviously during the downtime, since we recorded last night and doing this right now, we were obviously in the beginning of this episode, we were talking briefly about the whole David situation, how he pleads not guilty, whatnot. But it was recently, I guess I'm not sure if there was another court session today or this was some debriefing. But it was said that the medical examiner says that Celeste was killed by 2 penetrating wounds. It says that the medical and her death was ruled a homicide. The medical examiner said
homicide, not a homicide.
No, I'm looking at it. It says
it's not a gay killing. It's a homicide, not a homicide.
You're fucking so stupid. So stupid. But it's also the medical examiner says that there were 2 penetrating wounds of the torso and with smooth edges that may represent a sharp force injuries. The wound 3 to 4 inches length and 1.5 inches deep on the upper abdomen penetrates her liver, and the wounds to her left chest 9 to 16 inch. Sorry, fuck, 9 to 16-inch length and 2 inches deep. Sorry, something fucking my fucking throat.
He's dying. Sorry,
I'm
it's
not
Mets
laughing.
player.
I'm not laughing. And 2 inches deep, penetrates one of the left spaces. Blah blah blah. So basically, obviously, this is again mind-boggling. It took them this long, but like based off what they were saying, how like her body was so like, it's just fucking absolutely weird to talk about. But at least there's some more development in that, and I thought we should briefly keep you all guys updated on that. But fucking crazy shit, man. Crazy
Thanks, Marco.
shit.
Thanks for the update.
No problem, man. Anything that you would like to bring to the
Guys,
table?
we are really on this, and we make sure we keep up and keep you guys updated. Live updates, not live. It just worked out this way. We're not that good. And please don't take us for official advice. None of this is all our opinion. This is just what we read online. Please don't quote us anywhere. Thank you.
Yeah, no.
I just felt like I should put that out there before people are like, the Unfiltered Podcast said this.
Yeah.
Nobody does that, but still, we love you guys anyway. Honestly, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, we got the sentiments out earlier in this episode. After you said penetrating, my mind went elsewhere, and I stopped listening for most of it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What'd you say?
2 penetrating wounds.
Yeah.
I did want to laugh when you said penetrating. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, good thing you fucking didn't. Dumbass. Fucking serious topic. But
serious, we got the sentiments out earlier in the episode. We did the whole ooey gooey shit, whatever. Now I can. It's funny. It's penetrating. Who's even gonna laugh at the word penetrating?
No, you fucking tard.
Sorry. Anyway, my mind went into the gutter after you said that, so I'm useless right now. Oh,
But
too funny.
fuck you. But I don't know. I don't know. That's really all I can say. I'm just a mix of emotions right now. Philly. Oh, there you go. Philly's lost. Congratulations.
Lost.
8-game losing streak.
I'm so happy for them. Good job, everybody.
8-game
You
losing
guys
streak,
tried.
longest since 2018.
Yeah,
I just opened up Twitter and it says I saw a hard R today. All right. Twitter is some fucking something, man.
All right. That's great.
God,
great
man,
content
Twitter's
for the
a
podcast.
fucking cesspool. I think we can guess what that word is. Oh god.
Yeah, I don't think you need context clues or anything.
Jeez.
Anyway, I'm just glad. You got any plans, Marco? Oh my gosh. I forgot we didn't mention this. No, so we're recording this on Wednesday, obviously. I got 2 more fucking days of work and then I'm done. Babushka.
What do you mean?
Remember, I put my 2 weeks in. My last day is Friday. And then I'm off for an entire week, everybody.
Oh
and I can't wait. I'm going fishing. That is the plan. Maybe do a little bit of cleaning. Don't really give a shit about anything else. Yeah, that's to make a certain somebody happy. That's all.
Fucking
Love you too.
Yucky.
She hard.
Fucking.
She's got ears like an owl.
She's a teacher. What do you expect? She's got to do that.
Yeah, really. But, so I'm off. I got the week. I got the next week. I'm all off. I'm completely off. I don't got to do shit. Marco's birthday is the following week, so we got 2 more weeks till Marco's birthday.
Oh my gosh,
I'm trying to think. What else
don't
we got?
remind me.
Oh my gosh, the most important update. Noah Kahan's album drops Friday. Who else is excited? Because I know I am. I'm ecstatic. I cannot wait.
Wait, who
I had a
comes out?
dream
What?
last night. Noah Kahan, my favorite
Oh, your
artist, you
fucking
know?
boyfriend. Jesus.
Yeah, the artist I really
You wouldn't
like.
stop
His
sucking his
album
gack.
drops on Friday. You know I was excited because I had a dream last night that I got to hear it early and I cried.
No
So
way. Did you
yeah, I
cry?
kid you not.
You actually you had a dream about crying, or
No,
you were crying?
I was crying in the dream. I was crying in the dream.
Are
Not
you
realistically
sure?
crying.
Or you're just fucking trying to cover yourself?
I did not get early access to his album, so no.
You fucking such a little soy boy.
Yes,
No, I'm
sir.
joking. Good for you.
So I'm all
Congrats.
excited about that, you know. Gotta
You remember your dream? I couldn't remember. I can't remember
Well,
anything.
it has to do with no con, so of course I didn't remember it.
Stop! You sound so fucking gay right now. You sound.
I sound
so...
like you with the Mets.
Oh no, I'm not dreaming about the Mets. I'm having nightmares about the Mets. There's a difference. You're dreaming.
The
I'm
Mets
having a fuck. I'm
suck.
living a nightmare. We don't suck. We're on a 1-game winning streak. You guys are on 8. Shut the fuck up. You're not.
Oh, you just came off of what, a 12 or 13 game losing streak?
Actually, wait a minute. I think we're tied in last place now. That the Mets got. Hold on.
That's too funny. We probably are.
It's fucking mind-boggling how ass the Phillies and Mets are this year. Yeah, we're tied right now in last place. Yeah,
I'm
we
so
have
excited
one
for
more
us.
loss. Who do you guys play next? I'm curious. Schedule. What's today? The 22nd. You guys play the Rangers. Oh no, I'm stupid. You play Chicago. You play the Braves next. Yeah, you're cooked. Again. Who the fuck do the Mets play? I think we play the Rockies. Please, for the love of God, can we win against the fucking Rockies? Phillies, Cubs. The Mets are off tomorrow. No, we play tomorrow against the fucking Twins. Who we play next? Wait, 22nd, 24th, Friday. Phillies, Braves. I think the Mets are off on Friday. And then Saturday, we are going against the Rockies. Yeah, we're going against the Rockies. Please, for the fucking love of God. And we're playing at home. Gosh, please. Who do we play? And then we play the Nationals. If we don't fucking win at least 7 games, man.
You're going to win one. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for another great Mets season of nothingness. Like every other year. Because the Mets suck.
Fuck you.
Fuck the Mets.
Your team is losing more.
Fuck the Mets.
What are you talking about?
Fuck the Mets. All I gotta say.
Fuck you.
Nobody likes the Mets.
But I kind of, I don't know, man. I haven't been planning any. And I haven't been planning anything for my birthday. I feel like I should.
What do you want to do? I know what you want to do.
What do you think I should do?
He wants to hang out with his mommy.
But
Right.
speaking of my mommy, tomorrow's my mommy's birthday. Happy birthday, mommy!
Oh, hey, that's important. Happy birthday, mommy.
It's like your mommy. Fuck.
No, then. I got yelled at last time I made fun of his mom, but I can't do that anymore, guys. I didn't make. All right, sure. I should say I didn't make fun of her. Made a your mom joke.
Oh my
and I
god,
got in
my
trouble
dad.
for it.
Fuck, that's fucking.
That's
funny.
okay. It's okay. We're all good now. We're on
We're all
the first name basis if you know what I mean.
But no, it's my mommy's birthday. Happy birthday, mama. She turns 35. Just definitely 35.
Ow!
Definitely 35.
On spring chicken.
She's indeed.
Is she single?
Honestly, probably my dad.
Yeah.
I'll fucking around, mom, and I love you. But after that, it's my time to shine. My birthday. I am turning the sweet
That's the important
21.
part.
The sweet 21, man. I'm probably.
How drunk are we getting? How many beers?
I want beer. I'm two beer.
I'm in.
3 beer. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm definitely fucking I'm definitely gonna have a couple of brewskis. I already put my days off for May, and I purposely asked for the day after off just in case, if I feel a little sick, if you know what I mean. Feel a little.
Are you going out on your 21st?
Probably. I actually haven't picked out where I want to go for dinner. I'm obviously gonna go somewhere with a bar, but I know that my family friends who live like not even a minute or two from me, they have their own bar in their basement. So we went
Oh, yeah,
there
you were
when
telling
my
me.
brother turned 21, and now they want me to come over for my 21. Still debating on what I want to get for my first drink.
Oh yeah, that's right. Whatever you want to do. Do as classy as stupid or whatever you want to do. Don't give two shits. Do what you want to do. It's your first
What
drink,
the
not
fuck
nobody
did
else's.
my phone just fell out of my desk. This is possessed. What the fuck? But no. Again, if you guys have any comments down below, what do you think I should drink? Let me know. I am open for anything. I don't really care, even if I don't like it, except for Hennessy. I don't like Hennessy. Not that I would. Not that I would know.
Not that he would know, of
Not that I
course, but
would. For legal reasons, I would
he,
not know
yeah,
what.
he does not want.
I've been
Hennessy.
told that Hennessy is not good.
Yes, that is a. Never mind.
Stop. I think I know where you're going. I think I know where you're going, but
No,
let's
I
just
would-
stop.
I don't know what you're talking about, Marco. Get your head out of the gutter. Duh.
Let's stop right
I would
there,
never
man.
say anything
But
bad.
you know what? I was talking briefly about it with Troy before picking it up again. I'm currently rewatching and rewatching the show 60 Days In. It's an older show. I think they had more of a recent season, but it's been going on since like 2010, where they have 6 participants voluntarily go into a jail, 3 males, 3 females, to like they have certain objectives, like figure out how contraband and drugs are coming in, gang violence, how the police officers and the corrections officers are doing their job. And I'm trying to think to myself, like, me and Troy have what it takes to survive 60 days in prison? I don't know. I don't know.
Marco does not.
I think
I don't know. I like my lectures a little bit too much.
the problem is that I feel like if they obviously the show is well known, and if they see like because they have the disguise that they have like cameras, and they have like these production cameras around the prison, so they're under the impression that they're doing like a documentary or some shit. But like now that the show is so more popular, I feel like if they would have suspiciously have these people come in and be like, wait a minute, what?
Well, they can probably a lot. My guess is, they can do like a more undercover cameras nowadays. They don't have to. They're not going to be so public. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, I think you could probably get away with a little bit more now, just off the fact of as long as it seems like a legit camera or like a security camera, you might be able to get away with it a little bit more. They got more high tech stuff nowadays than they used to. You could probably just get away with saying like, "Oh, they're doing." You don't even have to really tell people. Probably you could just say,
Yeah.
"Oh, new security camera type deal."
I
And be
just
like,
think
"Oh no, it's an
that
extra production camera."
like the thing is that like I feel like because I don't know why, because I've been watching this one dude's series on YouTube. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
But he's like visits like the most dangerous prisons in Atlanta, and like visiting the women's side of the dangerous how dangerous
Yeah.
that is. And like the thing is that like 9 times out
It's
of
like it's
10,
not that
like
dangerous.
it's not that dangerous. No, it's like obviously like from the outside, if you're an outsider and if you're like it does look intimidating, and that's like what we're taught on. We're taught on like, hey, don't go to prison because that's where the worst are, and obviously that's always the case. But sometimes it's just people who are young or hanging out with the wrong crowd. They get dragged down, and they're just fucking there because they were associating with the wrong people.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you were to go in, like there's this one girl, like her name is Brooke in the season I'm watching of 60 Days. She's like, she's a white, conservative, Republican woman. She kept saying it, and then like she's like has this mentality that I fucking hate. Not that because she's all that, but like she's because like she found out her family member was a drug addict, and she stopped talking to him. Like obviously it did a difference, but like at the same time we're like, get to know the person. Why are they doing drugs? What can they do to stop doing drugs? Don't just fucking excommunicate them to fucking like. And I feel like for people who have that expectation and people have that certain standards about people who do that shit in real life, like they should do this because it's a learning experience, a learning curve. Like sometimes, you know, not everyone is out to get to you. Obviously, you do got to keep your guard up. I'm saying this as someone who has not stepped foot in a jail, but just from what I've seen from this show, like it is very race oriented. Like I was telling Troy, like everyone, you have to eat with your own race. You have to do workouts with your own race. There's a kinfolk, the Woods, the Chicanos. Like there's all these it's very racist. Honestly, it's fucking crazy.
I wouldn't even say all right.
It's prison politics.
Yeah, it's prison politics. You have to understand it in there. It's not like out here at all. It's, you stick with your people because there's a fucking reason. It's not, oh, I'm going to go mingle, with whoever. It's, yeah, they might shank you and kill you if you go and talk to the wrong person. Because sometimes, you just can't mess with certain people. And that's where, like, with us, it seems so strange, but with them, that's a way of life.
Yeah.
It's, it's a normal thing not to have any interaction with, somebody that might have a different skin color. Just because, prison politics. You just got to be careful with that. It's very, it's a very important thing, too.
And the thing is, like, I hate it, obviously, I think it's very fucking weird. Because ultimately, you're all in there for like the same reason, if not similar reasons. Sometimes people are there for life, some people for years, and like after a while, you're gonna grow like a bond with these people. Like even though obviously there's gonna be some petty beef, like some of the shit that we're like showing in this show, like people arguing over fucking food, or like
that's a big thing.
People are arguing over like the volume of the TV and like. It's something fucking weird. Like, right now, I'm on the season. I think I'm on the season finale, season 5, and like this one. So like, I don't know the process of doing the 60 days in, because sometimes they use former Army, Navy veterans. Sometimes it's former police officers and correction officers. So and sometimes they're just like super fans that just manage to get in. But like sometimes they know what to look out for. Like they're like. Very interesting because like obviously when you think of prison you think of like you think of the black and white stripes, you think of the orange jumpsuits, and like sometimes it's not it. Like sometimes like you can see like there's one of the female inmates or she's basically a rat, and she's like the correction officer's like favorite person, so like they know that everyone in the cell knows like, oh, she's a fucking rat, she's a snitch. And obviously getting known as a fucking rat and all that shit, like, fuck no, that's a big no. But it's super fascinating to see the world of what is inside of, like, it's fucking scary. Like, the concept alone of prison is just fucking mind-boggling. Like, you fuck up and you do something, like, so super bad, and, like, that's, like, your life you throw away. Like, I think your life as a general is precious, and it's a God-given gift, or whatever you believe in. Like, your life is fucking, priceless, and you get to spend that all in fucking prison, locked in a box for your rest of your life. Like, that's hell. That's literally hell on earth. That's fucking scary shit.
Yeah. Don't do bad things, people. At the end of the day, if you do something bad, you deserve to go to jail. But don't be stupid and don't do it. It's not worth it.
Just don't be fucking idiotic. Use your brain. Hang out with the right people. Fucking keep your head straight. Your life is a gift. Yeah. Don't waste it. Obviously, because I'm young, I'm dumb, I'm not fucking stupid to be enough to go and put myself in prison. But same with you, Troy. Same with people at home. I hope people are smart enough to know what not to do and to do. But you never know nowadays, especially with the fucking shit with David, and he's gonna be in there for more than fucking 60 days. I'll tell you that. He's gonna be in there for a long fucking time.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, that's all. That's all I got. Obviously, I don't want to do like a whole another hour, but because this will be ready to be an hour-long episode, anyways.
Yep. No, it's for us. It feels a little weird trying to do this, and it's kind of like a retake almost, and it feels like doing another episode. But yeah, no, I think it was a pretty good episode. I feel like people got the information, we updated them, and
it's weird.
I mean, at least for the most part,
the first half of this episode is gonna be when the Mets were losing, and then the next half is gonna be like, oh, the Mets won. It's gonna be one episode. It's gonna be weird. I'm time travelers.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm from the month October of 2026. The Mets won the World Series. Crazy turnaround.
Or they get a first round
crazy
goodbye.
Fuck you. Crazy turn of events. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all we're gonna have to do for you today. If you guys end up enjoying this episode, make sure you guys consider subscribing and ringing the bell. It supports us. Follow the social medias and all that good jazz to keep you guys updated on certain stuff. Any closing thoughts, statements, Troy?
No, thank you guys again. We appreciate you guys tuning in every week. It's a pleasure doing this. We really do enjoy it.
Absolutely. As always, guys, we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Hopefully, fucking nothing bad happens for my
Hopefully
internet.
the Phillies win again.
Probably not. Hopefully by next week they're on a 15-game losing streak.
Probably. Woo! Can't wait.
Sell the team.
Anyways,
Anyways, guys, we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Peace.